Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time I'm sitting in an F-16 versus the MiG-29S variant.
Block.
So let's see how this goes. I'm really afraid of the MiG-29. It's a really hard opponent. We are going into two circle fight. Let's try to get onto his tail. I have to avoid his nose. MiG-29 is really tough opponent here in this game. It's a really hard aircraft to beat.
Altitude.
Ouch!
Warning.
I've been hit.
Caution.
So I've received a couple of hits into my aircraft. He's still firing at me.
Warning.
Let's go out. Okay, so victory for MiG-29. Let's see the second round. I will go for the vertical. He isn't following, he's doing some kind of split S maneuver with some rows, very interesting. And I'm very slow, that's not good. I just realized my airspeed. I'm always pulling too hard, that's my common mistake. I have to keep an eye on my airspeed.
Altitude.
He's above me. Big advantage for him. I can now pull a little bit harder just because my airspeed was high enough. He's still sitting on my 7 to 8 clock. Somewhere there behind me, I cannot move my head from this view in such direction, and I'm getting very, very slow.
Flare.
We are still in a circle. He's holding very hardly on my 6. Okay, let's try to... Let's reverse the turn. And let's pull harder. I have enough airspeed. Okay, he's following me. And now let's reverse once again. He was too fast. Cannot see him. I have lost visual. Oh, there he is. Let's avoid his nose. I don't feel very comfortable in front of the nose of the MiG-29, to be honest. It's not a good place for me, and I'm too slow to do anything else. Okay, we are on the deck currently, so this will be just the raid fight. MiG-29 is able to fly on higher AOA or angle of attack, so he should behave better in dogfights. He's shooting at me. Luckily he's unable to pull me completely into the hut, to pull his nose onto me. Okay, I'm getting few... I won few more degrees. Looks like he can't maneuver such low altitudes such effectively. He's waving up and down. Therefore, I'm slowly getting into better position, but also lost a lot of airspeed. I have to build some just to be able to pull him into hut. He is perpendicularly over my cabin. The one symbol is like 45 degrees ahead. The two symbols, like the two lines, are the 90 degrees, and this is like the back of my view. Slowly getting very slow. Let's build some speed. I'm starting to be a little bit nervous about the fuel state. Okay, let's... Oh, and there's fuel warning. Let's pull him into hut. Can't see him.
Altitude.
This is my worst dogfight ever.
Full altitude. Caution. Warning. Altitude. Bingo. Altitude. Warning. Altitude.
Where is he? Still on my back.
Altitude, warning, altitude, altitude, warning, altitude.
I'm at the minimum speed.
Altitude, 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 altitude.
I'm trying to save as much fuel as possible.
Altitude, 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 altitude. Warning, warning.
He must be out of fuel as well.
Warning, warning. Warning,
Oh.
warning. Warning.
We almost collided into each other.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Lock.
Couple hits into him.
Warning, warning. 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 Altitude, altitude, warning, altitude, altitude, warning, altitude, 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 altitude.
I was just going to tell that looks like he's out of fuel already, but
Warning, warning.
then he
Warning, warning.
then he goes for full afterburner like now as well.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Caution, caution.
He's still too fast.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
I'm afraid that he has like more fuel than I have currently. So I'm very slow, standing on one place, and he's flying around me like without any problems. Although MiG-29 should have like problems with his fuel, and seems like he changed something. He's trying to fly away, but I'm gonna follow him, no matter what. What's my fuel state? 0. Okay, my fuel is 0. And his fuel is 0 as well, probably. Okay, I'm now faster than he is. Okay, and the engine is off. And I do not see any landing spot whatsoever. I wouldn't call this round like a draw, because he was like 90% of the time, or maybe 95% of the entire dogfight, he was behind my tail. And I was unable to get rid of him. Then I was able to shoot a couple of hits into him, but it was maybe just a luck. I'm always trying to find some good place to land on the ground, but I don't see anything here. Maybe I will go for emergency landing. Simply you can land on your wheels here on any place, but you have to be really careful, really slow and really gently put your aircraft on the ground. So I'm gonna do that, but my speed is still quite high. So you can see my engine is still rotating just a little bit. It's like 15% thrust. It's just because I'm moving, so there is an air coming through the engine, so that's why there are still some revolutions per minute visible on my gauge. Can't see him, and my radar is off. It's not working currently. There is no radiation on the HUD. Basically, without the power, without the main power, there is no like. Okay, time to put down the gear manually. And let's go for the landing. This is a 50-50 whether it will be a collision or a landing. And it was a collision. And the MiG-29 is, I can see him up high in the sky. So that was a victory for him. Second victory. Let's see how this fight goes in the last round. Simply as that I was never able to beat the MiG-29 in this game in a dogfight, like the guns only. I always had to use some some missiles. If I met MiG-29 in a Winchester state of my aircraft, I was always going like away from him. I was never trying to fight with him. He's way faster than I am currently. So let's reverse the turn and let's try to overshoot him. I don't like such inverted flying. He's sitting perfectly on my tail. And he's also very well controlling his speed. He's always behind me.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning.
Oh, not to hit.
Warning, warning.
I was afraid that he will hit me.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
Such just few lucky shots. I can just pray to hit him. Just pray and pray. Again at deck transition, so we are almost at the deck. Let's reverse the turn now.
altitude, altitude, altitude. Altitude, 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 altitude.
He's simply outperforming me very easily. It's not as easy like it was with the Typhoon yesterday, but he's more powerful, definitely.
Warning, warning.
Just few degrees. I needed just few degrees to put him into my hut, but it wasn't enough.
Warning, warning.
It's my fuel. Not yet. I'm always getting really slow.
Altitude, 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 altitude. Block. Warning, warning.
I wish that he hits the ground, but it's not so common in this game.
Block.
And there's a fuel warning already, so I'm out of fuel. Maybe I'm gonna cut off my afterburner.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning. Altitude, warning. Altitude, altitude, warning. Altitude, altitude.
So my fuel is 110 currently,
Altitude, altitude.
or 1100, sorry.
Altitude, 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 altitude.
He's doing some funky stuff around me. Amazing. I'm gonna try to save my fuel. I will destroy him as soon as he runs out of fuel. I will try to avoid his nose just by flying like this here above the city.
Altitude, 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 altitude. Caution, caution.
He is still sitting behind me.
Bingo, bingo.
Ouch! He hit me and I'm not gonna... Oh, that was close. Okay, so MiG-29, guys, MiG-29, that's it. 3-0 for him. So he always beated me in this game. I was hoping for at least one victory, but no way, no way. Maybe I will try the Su-27 flanker. It's even worse opponent basically in this game. So guys, thank you for watching this video. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.